Hi Capricorn, this is your weekly tarot reading from the 20th through to the 26th of April 2015. My name's Angie and this is the Oracle Life, and thank you for joining me. I just want to apologise because I couldn't get some of the readings up towards the end of the week just gone. I actually came down with a cold. My little boy had got a cold at school from some other kids, and unfortunately I got it as well. So I was actually pretty crook for about 4 days, so I do apologise. I really couldn't get him up and going, and when I did, I thought about getting him up on Saturday or Sunday, and I thought, well, that's a little bit late for some people to really work on some of the things. So I just thought I'd start this week and get them out as best as I can, quickly as I can. And do you know what I mean? So I do apologise for that. That was just a bad timing of getting a cold that week. But I'm here now, and I've got all the weekly ones coming, and all the love weeklies coming, and I also have the rest of the room map readings that I'll be getting up for the month of April, and some of the May readings I'll be getting on to as well. The tarot ones, I'll start with them, and then the room, because I've got to do about 24 monthly ones. I do tarot and the room. Okay, so we'll get started for Capricorn. Go the Capricorns. So we'll see what the main message is for Capricorn. That one felt loose in my hand, that one. So that's the main message for Capricorn. Is there any advice for Capricorns this week? Is there any advice for Capricorns this week? And if nothing pops out or flies out of the deck at me, what I tend to do is pick the last card that was in my hand, the last card I was holding as I was shuffling. Nothing fell out. That one's trying. See, that one I'll go with, see? Okay, we need one for the future possible outcome. Whoa. Whoa. They're all flying out at me, but unfortunately... Oh, we have two. So I'll go with the bottom one. Sorry, guys. There's so many cards that are trying to fly out at me today, which is good. Sorry you see my ugly head. That was from my other one earlier. Okay, so sorry I can't go with the other ones. I have to go with the bottom one. Okay, so Capricorn, let's see what your week entails for you this week. Okay, so the main current issue is Temperance. So Capricorn, this week is all about patience for you at the start of the week, or for the overall message is patience, compromise, balancing yourself, and healing yourself this week, Capricorns. That is your main message for the week. That's the current issue that you're dealing with this week, is to balance your emotions possibly. Okay, so we'll see what else comes up. What is the advice? Now this is the advice card. Queen of Pentacles. Awesome. So the Queen of Pentacles is all about a woman of worth. Okay, she's very capable and she's very practical with her finances, and she's a very good money maker. So your advice this week is to balance yourself emotionally, so you can be capable of making finances and being very practical. So maybe some of you Capricorns are out of balance with your emotions. Now I've learnt this recently, that if you're too upset all the time, you're out of balance. If you're too happy, you're out of balance. You've got to be just in the middle. And don't let other people upset you. Learn to control some of your emotions, Capricorns, this week. Or it could be more about, for you, for some of you, is do things in moderation. Balance, you know, like if you've got work, always have play. If you've got too much play, go do some work, okay? So it's all about balance and moderation for Capricorn this week. And your advice is to be very practical and to remember that you're a woman of worth or a man of worth. And if you're working too hard, it's telling your advice is to balance it out. Balance your work-life balance, balance your emotions, balance your lifestyle. Okay, so the unexpected, or a lesson that Capricorns may need to come up against. So something unexpected this week. Okay, or the lesson. It depends really what the card comes up as. So the Ace of Wands is unexpected. It's saying a new venture, a new passionate venture that you're starting, a new passionate idea, or a new way of life for you is going to be in the unexpected. And that could be because you do balance out your emotions, that you start a better cycle for yourself, like a new way of living. And it could also be like the new birth of you. It's not a rebirth, but it's a new birth, a new way of thinking passionately about yourself. And that is about, see how they got the same, it's about balance. Sorry about that, Capricorn. I think the reception cut it out. When you balance your emotions, you can feel like your way of life is turning out for the better for you in that way, that you feel more content, more relaxed. So that's in the unexpected, that you may start to feel in the unexpected that you're feeling like you're starting a new way of life because you're thinking differently. You're thinking very practical. If you take the advice and think very practical and balance yourself out. And when you do that, you can feel very, when you balance yourself out too, you can feel very centered, so you can come up with new passionate ideas too. So that could be a lesson that you need to learn, that that you know, your life, that's a lesson, that you're starting to think of a new way of life. That's your lesson, that you need to start thinking and balancing yourself more. Okay, so the challenge or the obstacle that you may come up against is the Two of Wands. Now, the Two of Wands is all about accomplishment, right? You have two possible outcomes. You could choose that path or this path. Okay? Or you could start a possible partnership with someone. Now, that could be the obstacle, that you don't know whether you should go on a business thing of your own. Now, remember, in the unexpected, you got a new venture, which is could be a new business venture, and it could be the new birth of an idea for yourself, and you may get someone that wants to offer a partnership, because this can be partnership too, but that's in the challenge. And the challenge, the Two of Wands, is all about making a decision. Which path shall I go down? So you've got an idea here, a good passionate idea that's coming unexpectedly. So you may have got some intuition because you balance yourself. When you balance yourself, the universe can communicate with us a lot easier. So you may get an idea, and then you think, well, which way should I go? Okay, so that's your challenge, is that you don't know which way to go on an idea that you may have. A practical money idea. Okay, but it means that's your main issue, is to balance out your thoughts about this so you can make a decision. Okay, this could be the possible outcome, the Magician, for the week. If you follow the advice here and be very practical, in the unexpected you do have a new venture or a new way of life. So you've come up with an idea, an entrepreneurial idea that's going to help you in your life. Okay? And your obstacle, your challenge is just which one do you decide. So you may come up with two ideas. Okay? And in the middle, if you do follow this advice, balance yourself, be practical, you've come up something unexpected, which is an idea, passionate idea that you've got. And then you need to make a decision. That's your obstacles, that you don't know which one you should do. Okay? And this one here is the Magician. And the Magician is all about having all your skills within to start this new project. You have all your talents and all your skills inside of you. You have all the knowledge. And at the end of the week, it's saying that things are going to start manifesting for you if you follow the advice. Now, these are the two major ones you need to listen to, is to balance yourself and know that you have all the answers within you. Okay? So, I hope that helps you, Capricorns, this week. It's a mini reading. If you do want a more personalised reading, I'm more than happy for you to make an inquiry about it at theoraclelife@gmail.com, and I will be getting up a website this week, so I might put out a quick video to let you know which website to go to if you would like a personal reading. Okay, so yeah, so the Magician is... 0 is the Fool, taking a risk. This guy here is learning all the skills he needs to. So by the end of the week, you might be learning more skills to do with your passions, you know, to do with your idea. So that all looks good. To be practical, you'll get to that money idea that you're being very practical and thinking on, and that's your advice, to be very practical. Okay, so for your extra card for the week, Capricorns. This is just an extra card to give you a bit more info about something that I may have missed or may not have come up. So we'll just see if there's something here for Capricorn. Is there a message for Capricorn? Is there a message for Capricorn? And if it doesn't come up or one doesn't fly out at me, then I will pick the last card in my hand. Didn't want to come up, so there we go. So you must be having an okay week. It doesn't even need to give you more info. But anyway, I've picked one for you. Oh, there we go. It's okay to be different. You don't need to be like everyone else. You're perfect just as you are, Capricorns. And it looks to me like you are very skilled. You have the Ace of Wands, you have the Magician, you have a choice to make. Which path? So you've got a couple of paths to choose, or a decision, a choice. And if you balance yourself very well, and to know that, you know, it's okay to be different. We're all different. I've got my own skills compared to what you guys have got. We're all unique in our own way. Balance yourself out. And it's okay to be different. Different's cool. Different's awesome. Different is coming up with brilliant ideas. Okay? So you're brilliant, Capricorns. Just keep going on your path. Balance yourself. Your obstacle is, which path do I choose? Now remember, you can't choose wrong. Okay? Follow your heart's desire. Think about the project. Maybe you have two, and think, which one's more important for me? Which one's going to help me get to the destination that I want to get to? Okay? Always follow the one that's going to help you on your path. Okay? So I hope that helps you, Capricorns, this week. Drop me a line. Let me know if any of this resonates with you. Obviously, it's a general reading, but I'm happy to do a personal reading for you and give you a little bit more detail for your month or couple of months. Okay? And I also do yearly readings that I will be mentioning and putting onto my website too. Okay? So I hope that helps you, Capricorns. I will see you next week. Enjoy your week, Capricorn. Bye for now.